All right, guys, day 13 for math. We're going to go right into it today. We're going right to lesson 18 homework. It should have apples and buckets, and it's page 239 at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to let you get that. I'm going to write out what they're kind of showing on here. I'll use purple today. So mine will be, oh, you guys know what happened. There goes one of our markers. One of you guys took it. Must have been one of the kids. 7 tens, 5 tens, 2 tens. Eight fours, 5 fours, 3 fours. Okay, you guys don't have to worry about what it looks like because you guys have the worksheet. 9 tens, 6 tens, 3 tens. And the last one, 7 threes, 5 threes, 2 threes. And then below, I just do the answer. This one says equals 32. This one says 21. This one says 70. This one says 90. That's what they equal. I know that they have math problems in between. So what they want us to do is on your math sheet that they're giving us these at the top, these apples, okay? They broke it up into little number bonds, but instead of doing the circles, they just put them above and below each other. Remember, 5 tens and 2 tens equal 7 tens, okay? 5 fours and 3 fours equal that. You got to add them all up, and then you'll get those two, okay? What they want us to do is they gave us the numbers down here. So they want us to match what this number bond is showing down here. So, actually, I will do it that way because that won't work. So, the first one says a bucket, 5 times 4 plus 3 times 4 equals 32. Okay, let's find where that one is. Now, they're giving us the two numbers, 5 times 4 and 3 times 4. So that's 5 fours plus 3 fours equal 32. So what we have to do is up here find the thing that is showing us 5 fours and 3 fours. Which apple has it? This one's got 7 tens, 5 tens, 2 tens. This one's got the 8 fours, but they have 5 fours and 3 fours. 5 fours is the same as 5 times 4. 3 fours is the same as 3 times 4. And then they already gave us the answer. So you're going to take the second apple and match it up with the first bucket. Okay? Now the second one says 5 times 3 plus 2 times 3 equals 21. Okay, so now this one is 5 times 3 plus 2 times 3. So you have to find your threes in here. Okay, let's see which one has threes. We got 5 tens and 2 tens. We got 5 fours and 3 fours. We got 6 tens and 3 tens. We got 5 threes and 2 threes. 5 times 3 plus 2 times 3. 5 threes plus 2 threes. The last apple, second bucket. Okay? There's 21. This one is 5 times 10 plus 2 times 10 equals 70. Okay, so now we need to find something that has 5 times 10 and 2 times 10. So 5 tens and 2 tens. Right here, the first one. 5 tens, 2 tens equals 7 tens. Then the last one. 6 times 10, 3 times 10 equals 90. So we need something that's got 6 times 10 and 3 times 10. 6 tens and 3 tens. 6 tens, 3 tens, 6 times 10, 3 times 10 equals 90, which is 9 tens. Third one goes to the last one. Should look like that. First goes to the third, second goes to the first, third goes to the fourth, fourth goes to the second. That's how you fill out this sheet. Okay. Let me erase this. If you need to keep doing it, just pause it now. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Is that true? Is 9 times 4 the same as 9 fours? Tell me if that's true. You won't be able to tell me. If you can comment on the YouTube, you can. If you want to comment on Class Dojo, you can. If not, just tell your parents. The answer is yes. Remember, 9 times 4 is 9 groups of 4. 9 fours, it's 9 sets of 4s. Same thing. Okay? Now, let's go to our second one. Number 2 says 9 times 4 equals, gives us a line. Then it gives us our number bond. Then it says blank times 4 plus blank times 4 equals 9 times 4. And it says blank plus blank equals blank. Then it says 9 times 4 equals blank. Okay, I'll use blue. Some of you can already do that. You can count by your 9s 4 times. You can count by your 4s 9 times. But we're going to break it down to 2 of them. Like guys said, if this number's 6 or above, I like using the 5s because the 5s are our easiest. So, what am I multiplying 5 times? 4. So you got to write this in that block. 5 times 4. And then remember, I have to add 5 to what else to make 9? Or 9 take away 5 equals, start with 9, take away 5, what do we got? 4. So now the other problem has to be 4 times 4. Okay? Now let's just fill in our answers. What times 4? One of the problems is 5 times 4. Plus, what times 4? 4 times 4. So you're going to fill in those two numbers, 5 and a 4. You're going to fill in this green, blue, blue. Then you're doing 5 and a 4. Okay. I already gave you that. Now, they're asking the two numbers to add. Let's start with this. What's 5 times 4? You can count by your 5s 4 times. 15, 20. Plus 4, count by it 4 times. 4, 8, 12, 16. Now let's add them up. 0 plus 6 is 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. 36. So 9 times 4 equals 36, and then at the top, 36. All right, let's go to the next page. Going over here, we got 3 word problems. It's 240. Number 3. Don't write anything down unless I write it in teal. Number 3. Lydia makes 10 pancakes. She tops each pancake with 4 blueberries. How many blueberries does Lydia use in all? Use the break apart and distribute strategy in drawing number bond to solve. The break apart and distribute is those number bonds we've been doing. Okay? This is what you're going to start with. Need you to make a number bond first. Top number is our total math problem we're trying to figure out. Okay? What numbers are we multiplying? 10 times 4. Okay? Now, we got to break that apart to make our number bond. What 2 numbers can we add up to equal 10? We do our 5s. 5 times what? What are we multiplying the 5 times? Remember, the other number stays the same. 4. And then 10 take away 5 is, start with 10, take away 5, we got 5 left over, times 4. Same thing. Remember, the times 4 stays, they're all the same. First 2 numbers down at the bottom add up to equal 10, 5 plus 5. Now, Lydia uses how many blueberries in all? Let's figure out our problem. What's 5 times 4? 5, 10, 15, 20, plus 5 times 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, equals 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 2 is 4. Your answer is 40 for number 3. Remember, those number bonds, they're different than tape diagrams. Number 4. Stephen solves 7 times 3 using the break apart and distribute strategy. Show an example of what Stephen's work might look like. So, the break apart and distribute strategy is our number bond. So, they ask for a distribute. Break apart, we're using a number bond in these examples. So, okay, the top number is what you're multiplying. We're trying to figure out the big problem, 7 times 3. Now, these 2 ones need to add up to make 7 times 3. We're going to keep the times 3. And then I tell you, if this is above 7, if this is above 6, we want to go with the 5 then. Because 5s are the easiest to count by. Okay? And then 7, take away 5, or 5 plus what equals 7? 2. If you add up these 2 numbers, to check, you just got to make sure that this number and this number add to this number. So if I accidentally thought that it was 3, and then I go, all right, I want to check. 5 plus 3 is 8. Is that an 8? No. We need this to be a 2. 5 plus 2 is 7, and then we all have times 3 times 3 times 3. Now let's figure out our answer. 5 times 3 is 15 plus, what's 2 times 3? 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. Carry our 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, that's your writing on number 4, the number bond and our answer. Last one, number 5. There are 7 days in 1 week. 7 days, 1 week. We know that. How many days are there in 10 weeks? Okay. So let's make our number bond. This 1 week is information we don't really need. All they needed to say is there are 7 days. Okay. How many weeks is, or how many days are in 10 weeks? If there are 7 days in 1 week, right? So the 1's not going to be part of our math problem. We're multiplying these two numbers. So 7 times 10. Okay, let's break this apart. We're going to stick with the times 10. We're breaking apart our 7. Remember, I always go with the 5. And then we'll do the 2. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Now 5 times 10 is, come by 10s 5 times, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Plus, come by 10s 2 times, 10, 20. Add up our zeros. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 2 is 7. Your answer is 70. Excellent job on lesson 18. Tomorrow, we're going to start lesson 19. We're going back to some arrays. Okay, we're doing some big number division. They're going to show us how to break it down into that. Like I've told your parents, make sure that you're letting me know if you need help with something, because I can always do extra lessons to redo the lesson we've already worked on. Okay? If I'm going too fast, I need you to let me know. Have a great day, guys.